Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Wednesday night. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, you're tuned in to Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. And you're tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming's Twitch live stream series where we're playing Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition, and we're on the Alma, Missouri map. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Without much further ado, we're just going to kind of jump right into it. We're picking up a little bit from where we left off on the last episode with a few changes. I did continue to work on some things off camera, and first of all, I guess the first thing we need to do is get you all up to speed with where we're at right now. First, let's expand out to the big map so that we can see everything that's going on now. As you can see right off the bat, we're in the month of May now. When we last left, we were still in the month of April. We advanced to the month of May, and grass is harvested in May, which we've already done. We've harvested all three of our grass fields. We harvested field number 3 for hay, and combined fields of 36, 39, and 35 for hay, and combined fields of 40, 37, 38. Again, I wish the game would dynamically update the field numbers when you merge them, give a unique field number for the newly merged field, but maybe that'll be something that comes in Farm Sim 25, which again has been announced and will be coming out in November 12th of this year. Be sure to stay tuned to the Farming Simulator website for additional information and updates on that. Actually, on the website today, earlier today, Giants did do a preview and release some game footage, and there will be additional updates throughout FarmCom. So stay tuned to the Farming Simulator website for additional information and details about Farming Simulator 25, and I'm sure there'll be additional updates and information released throughout the year as we get closer to November, but we should get some big information drops over the next few days during FarmCon. Actually, they did do a little preview video and show some in-game footage today, and you can go to the Farming Simulator website to see that footage. Alright, but other than that, we have harvested the grass on these fields. We're now doing silage bales on this section. We're doing hay bales on the other grass fields. No other fields are ready to harvest at this point in time, although let's see, I think we have, field 12 should be coming up soon. I think that's the canola, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's go to the crop calendar and kind of double check. Yeah. Although that won't be ready until July, so we don't have any other harvestable crops coming up right away, but that will be the next step. Well, we already have our and I was actually trying to get this done before we got back on live, but didn't have the opportunity to run into some issues yesterday. Actually, the entire Xbox network was down for a bit yesterday, which kind of slowed some of my progress down, but we did get a decent amount of things accomplished. But I wanted to get all the baling out of the way before we even got back to tonight's live, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And as you can see, I was a little bit delayed tonight. We started a couple of minutes late. Apologies for that as well. But we are here and we are live right now. We're going to get through this pre-4th of July episode. If you're in the United States, happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July. If you're outside of the U.S., happy Independence Day as well, even though you may not celebrate it depending on what country of origin you're from. But it is a holiday in the U.S. and U.S. territories tomorrow. And just wishing you all wellness and happiness on your Independence Day or however you celebrate your day. And if you don't, if you're in a place where you're not celebrating Independence Day, just be sure to celebrate life itself in general. It's always good to be able to rise and shine each and every day. Alright, but that being said, we're finishing up doing our silage bales on this grass field here. I don't even know what to call it because it's combined grass field and you got 3 different numbers, so we just call it the big grass field right now. And if the game actually dynamically updated the field numbers, it would make references to the fields or the areas that much more easier, but we don't have that in place, so we just call it the big grass field. And that's where we're at now. We're using the fast bale and our medium-sized Massey Ferguson here to get this task knocked out. And since I was able to get most of it done off camera, we won't spend the entire episode going through this particular harvest process. I've already mowed these fields, thankfully, and mowed and windrowed, so we're just to a point now where we just need to go through and do the bales. And then after we do the bales, we're going to come through the bale trailer, pick our bales up, put our bales in bale storage. Grass will re-go automatically. The only thing I need to be concerned with is making sure we optimize our lime levels on the field as well as our fertilizer levels. Although I've still been struggling with what's the correct technique for that when you're playing with precision farming. All that being said, if you guys have tuned in to the Farming Simulator website today, or watched the live stream they did earlier today, where they showed some game engine footage from Farming Simulator 25. Are you excited about Farming Simulator 25 coming in November? I know I am. I'm ready to see what's next. We already know that at least one new brand that's going to be in the game. That's MacDon, and we know that it appears that swathing will be a base game activity now, because one of the vehicles that's showcased that's actually a pre-order bonus is the MacDon swather. And we also know that MacDon, which also makes headers for harvesters, there are also going to be MacDon headers in the game. So definitely that's cool. There's going to be many other brands, but that's at least one of the new brands that's going to be in the game. And you've already seen that the MacDon swather is going to be a new vehicle in the game as well. So definitely kind of excited about that. I'm just now curious to see how swathing will work in the game. Will it work like how BC Bueller has it on his maps, or will it work some different way? Because for Farming Simulator 22, Giants actually did implement seasons into the base game, but it did not work the same way the Seasons mod for Farming Simulator 19 did. But they implemented some features of Seasons, but not the full functionality of Seasons that was in the Seasons mod for Farming Simulator 19. One of those features that I wish they would have put in the game was the degradation of crops, because even if you wanted to say you wanted to make the game new user friendly, and that functionality would probably be complicated for users that wanted simplistic play, they should have at least still put it in the game and just had it as an option that you could toggle on or off. In a lot of ways, I think that's probably how they should handle a lot of more complex game features that people that want to play more realistic simulation, more realistic simulation version of the game, just add some of those features to the game and just put them on a toggle where users can choose the level of complexity or realism that they want in their game. Also, one of the things that was showcased today was it's like more realistic trees. There's going to be more realistic weather effects. Fog, we saw fog. It's going to be implemented in the game. They also said there was supposed to be ground degradation, although we didn't see that showcased today. They're saving that for later, but hopefully we'll see that soon as well to see how that's going. The video today also showed a little bit of rice planting and harvesting. It showed two different ways of harvesting rice, as well as two different crop types of rice. So we know there's at least two different crop types of rice that are going to be in the game, and depending on which type of rice you have planted, whether it's I think it's going to be referred to as Asian rice or American rice, or I think American rice is the long grain rice. The long grain rice can be harvested, it appears to be, with a conventional harvester, while Asian rice has a special piece of equipment for harvesting rice that's planted using that method. So seems really cool. And Giants is holding it close to the vest now. Best to the vest now, but there are going to be a few new additional crop types added to the game. I don't know what the exact number is, but there are going to be some additional new crop types. I think in the preview they did announce that spinach would be at least one of the new crop types, so that's cool. And I don't think there's any special equipment that's needed for spinach harvesting or planting other than your standard harvester, but I'm not 100% on that. That's cool. So that's at least 3 of your new crop types right there. You got 2 types of rice, and you have spinach. But there's supposed to be some more crops added to the game as well, as I understand it. Just waiting to get additional information on that. So definitely have to stay tuned to the Farming Simulator website between now and November to see what other information is going to be out there. There are going to be some big announcements from FarmCon over the coming next few days as well. So we'll see how that goes as well. Definitely stay tuned to, like I said, the Farming Simulator website, and I imagine soon at some point the Giants will start dropping fact sheets on the equipment in the game too. That's probably further down the line as we get closer to November. We'll probably start seeing fact sheets in August or September. And because in the past how they did it is they would drop fact sheets on equipment in the game pretty much every week. So you had a near full list of the equipment that was going to be in the game. And hopefully they'll do the same thing this time. I've now been through two different releases for Farming Sim 19 and Farming Simulator 22, and it pretty much followed the same release pattern for 19 and 22. Although I was late adopting on 19, but I was aware of it. About when I started playing 19, I actually started playing Farming Simulator with Farming Simulator 17. It was on it was like a free play weekend on Xbox Live with Farming Simulator 17. And this was being promoted during the time not too long after Farming Simulator 19 had already released, and that's why I guess they had the free play to kind of get people interested in the Farming Simulator series. But I played 17 a little bit, fell in love with it immediately, and bought a bunch of the older DLC for 17. Played with that a little bit, and then once I realized that there was a newer version in 19, went ahead and bought that, and the rest is history. Playing the latest and greatest version of Farming Simulator ever since. 22 pre-ordered, and I even bought the collected edition for the PC. Even though I don't play on PC, I still have it in the box. Just wanted to save it just for collecting purposes. But I didn't buy that right away. I bought that, found that on sale on Amazon. Just went ahead and bought that after the fact. And I've already pre-ordered for Farming Simulator 25. I've already pre-ordered both the game and the season pass for 25. Even if the game does kind of underwhelm, which I don't think it will, definitely, the series is one of my favorite series, and because I'm a big fan of the series. Whenever they come out with a new version, I'm gonna jump on it just about every time, because I know that Giants is always improving the game. I trust them that they will still, do a great job with every iteration of the game. And yes, if you follow me long enough, there are some issues with the game that have been long-standing that still haven't been thoroughly addressed, but they still, most of the issues every time between each version of the game. And the game is still an incredible series, and there's always big improvements between every version of the game. So I'm really excited about 25 and to see what's next. What other new pieces of equipment we're going to get, and so on and so forth. There were guys today on the live stream that were kind of being negative and talking about it's just that 25 is going to just be based on the screenshots and the videos they showed today, that this is just a rescan. 25 is just a rescan Farming Simulator 22. But they weren't really looking, man. That footage we saw today was incredible, man. There's stuff on there that 22 could never do. So I'm ready to go. Some guys were even talking about, Farming Simulator 22 with a fog DLC. It was, if you saw the visuals today, it was much more than that. Some folks are just going to be negative no matter what, but that's just the testament to, some aspect of the world we live in today. I'm excited. I can't wait till November, but until we get there, we're definitely going to continue to run this series. Not sure what my endpoint is going to be just yet. We'll play that by ear. We still have a few areas we can progress as far as production chains go. So there's still a few more things we can do here in this series before we've kind of exhausted uh, a lot of the different things that we can do on this map. Like right now, we just expanded the sugar cane because we need sugar production in order to support a couple of our production chains, and we got sugar cane planted, and definitely once we get to the point where that's ready to harvest, that's going to be something different. Uh, we got our greenhouses for producing juice, but we need to get a juice factory going, and we'll definitely be looking at getting that set up placed as well. We have tomato production online. We need to monitor that, make sure that's going, everything's going smooth there. We got the tailor shop going. We got most of the productions that we need to get going now. We got popcorn, so we're getting close. We're getting close. They having all the available productions in this map online. Definitely getting things set up the way I need it to be to get the best out of our production chains. We're getting there. We're almost there. All right, is that all of it? No, I just thought it was a couple of rows that I missed. Here, I think that'll be all of them. To get another bill, doesn't look like it. Alright, so that's all we got. When we're done with the billing, let's go ahead and perform some vehicle maintenance now that we've done a little bit of work here. Go ahead and do repair. Alright. And this toolbox is always going to appear in the same spot whenever I load the map, but I'll still put it here out the way for now. But when we jump back in the game, it'll be right back in the spot that it landed when I purchased it. So, definitely there's that. And we'll just leave the baler here at this same location where we left it at previously. Until we need it again. Because I really have a preference for those. I know with the square bales you can get larger square bales, but I just like to have a preference for those, the 180 centimeter round bales, especially the liftable version of them. Just seem easier to work with, easier to handle. My balers like them. I like them. So let's go ahead and do this number right here, right now. I'm gonna hop into our pick 'em up truck. I'm gonna go ahead and reconfigure it for being a baler, and we're gonna grab a few of the silage bales here. Well, we'll grab the hay bales first, so we'll go ahead. In fact, I think this is how we'll swing it. The hay bales that we have over here, we'll take those and put those excuse me, in this bale storage. And the hay bales that are on our main farm, we'll put those in the bale storage closest to it. Although we're gonna have a lot more hay, obviously that means we're gonna have a lot more hay bales over here in this bale storage than we are on the main farm, but that's fine for now. We can always shuffle the deck if we need to. But right now, that's not necessary. Alright, since we do have some vehicle maintenance, we'll go ahead and do that beforehand, although I guess we could still have waited and done that after we finished doing what we're doing. Customize, auto load bills. Alright, customize, yeah. Alright, so let's go grab our, oops, excuse me. Let's get hitched first. Set the operating position. Let's go grab our hay bales first. We had one over here because we had an unfinished hay bale when we started, so that one needed to drop before we could start doing silage bales. So let's grab that one first. Alright, used to have a problem. Our bales floating in the air magically. Bales. Okay, where's the switch for controls for moving the bale side to side? Now let's just do unload bills here. Then do reset auto load. Position. Okay, I don't know why we're not getting the side to side option for moving the bales around. That's a bit vexing right now. Alright, award unloading. If we do unload bales. I can move them up and down, but I can't move. I'm not getting the option to move in any other direction. Like how you're supposed to unload the bales on a trailer if you can only move up and down. That makes no sense. Alrighty, it's always something every episode. It really is. I don't know how we're supposed to unload the bale trailer if you can't move the bales from side to side. There's no directional controls for the bales. That's insane. I can't even move them front to back. I literally all I can do is just go up and down. That's how you're supposed to unload the trailer that way. No side to side control. Am I missing something? Over here. I don't know what's going on, man. Set auto load. Change it to transporting position. And hit pipe for unload bills. Does that give you any more movement options? Nope. Now I'm not even getting the up and down here. Unload bills. Nope. Just all you get is the up and down. This makes no logical sense whatsoever. How you gonna get them off the trailer? What's the point of auto load if you can't get them off the trailer? That's yeah. So this over here, I think this trailer there's just some issues with this trailer here, man. I'm gonna have to trade this in and see if the other versions has less issues. This right here is just a little deal here. It's between that, the water trigger stuff, and the bill unloading. I don't know if we have the same issues with the other version of the trailer. Let's go check it out. We're close enough to the shop where we can kind of put that theory to the test. I really don't know what's happening with that. Or is the trailer glitching or what? I really can't say. Alright, now we'll just go ahead and sell it back to the shop. And then we'll go in the shop. And let's go grab the other version of the trailer. And that's this 30-foot flatbed auto loading bale trailer. We want to, for now, get it in the auto load bales configuration. There. Alright, let's come in here and get this trailer up and see if we experience some different results. Oh, Nelly, forgot about the traffic. Set the operating position. And I'm not gonna waste a ton of time on this stuff tonight, even if it's not what we're supposed to do. We're just gonna, in the interest of time and keeping things moving, let's just go ahead and just get the task going here that we set out to do originally, and then we'll come back and address any issues when we get to that point again. Let's just go ahead and get the whole trailer loaded up for now and get over to drop point. We'll figure out how to unload them if it's still an issue when we get to that point. Let's just get the trailer fully loaded. Sure we don't miss any hay bales here. Since these are the 180 bales, or they have a 50,000 liter capacity, I'm just not 100% sure of how many of bales of this size we can load on this particular trailer to max it out. I think that's all of them, right? I don't see others. Is that the last one? Is that our straggler? All the other bales are silage. Pass through the field one more time just to double check. Make sure we did not miss any bales. Kind of zoom out a little bit so that we can get a better view. Alright, so that's our hay bales. We can go ahead and put them into storage. We got 9 bales. That's not bad at all. Let's see, unload bales. As it says, I should be able to move this bales left or right with the right stick. Alright, when I got move bales left and right stick. So that's not, I'm not getting that movement when I'm using either the left stick or the right stick. The D-pad, nothing. That's giving me the hitch. Alright. Nothing doing. Nope, still up and down. Side to side, nothing's happening. Oh, when I do the right stick, D-pad, no. It turns on the radio, and I move the radio. And that's just raising, lowering the hitch. Let's move the camera. Again, this is perplexing, man. Okay. Alright. Pressing left bumper, and these are options. Operating position, unload bills, open cover, and you got this little right stick doohickey, and that's for moving the position of the gooseneck. Sorry. Alright. So I hit unload Y for unload bills. Now if I tag to the right stick, nothing's happening. When I'm pressing left bumper, right stick. However, when I go left bumper plus right bumper, I get different options. And from here it says, you see out down at the bottom of the help menu, it says I should be able to move the right stick right to left to move my bills side to side. But all I can do is move my bills up and down. And I'm not understanding why the side to side is not functioning. If I just go right bumper, that's just for giving me the hitch controls. See if there's an issue with it being hitched to a tractor versus being hitched to the truck. Now if we go, yep. That makes no sense. That's insane. Why would being, okay, I don't even want to know. Wow. So why would, that's a mod conflict of sorts then. Alright, so unload bills here. So we know that with this particular mod, it's not going to play nice with 82 Studios trucks, apparently. Well, at least we figured it out finally. Reset auto load and operating position. I don't know if Mac Trucker 921 has a Facebook page, but if I can find a way to kind of message him about this issue, I try to get that information out to him, because I don't know whether if he's been informed of this issue before or not. I'll try to get that information out to him and see if he want to do anything with it, because we're kind of late in the cycle for Performance 22 now, so he might not even want to mess with it, but it just depends. Some models are different. For instance, BC Bueller just did an update for the fiber mixing pack that I kind of showcased in the last couple of episodes, and did an update and a few bug fixes, and even added a console player friendly trailer so that console players can more easily do their own custom build your own trailer configurations for that particular pack. I might even take a look at that myself here shortly. I didn't have much time to do yesterday because that update came out yesterday, and I just never did get around to testing it because number one, the Xbox network was down for a significant period of time, and then when I did get on, I was just focused on um, trying to get as much of this harvesting and baling done off camera, so that we wouldn't have to spend the entire episode doing uh, harvesting and baling only. And for the most part, that we did get that kind of accomplished. And we got enough silage bales produced from this field that it may even be prudent to sell some of these bales, but first we gotta wait for them to fully ferment before we can sell them. So some of them off. Definitely, if we need additional cash flow, we can definitely sell a few of our silage bales, because we definitely don't need particularly this many silage bales. And we do finally know what the 100% capacity is now, though, for this bale trailer with these 50,000 liters or 180 centimeter round bales. That's a max of 18. And that's actually good to know. Alright, so we're here in position, and we're going to do hit Y for unload bales, and then right bumper, left bumper, side to side on the right stick. Unload bales here, boom. That's a done deal. And reset auto load, and we come back around. And this time we'll try not to run over the toolbox. This trailer's a 30-foot trailer, a little bit longer, so we gotta take a little more care in navigating. Go here and round up these last few silage bales, and we'll just leave them all stored in this bale storage for now. Make sure everybody ferments accordingly, and probably sell off a few bales down the line once we start to get closer to capacity, or we just need some additional cash because we're gonna spend some more money. Although there's nothing I'm not eyeballing that we need to buy at the moment, although we will soon be probably expanding our production chains. Just got to do some pre-planning to figure out where I want to place our next set of production chains, because I was actually kind of bouncing around, maybe placing the juice factory kind of in this area. Maybe that's the only spot I have on this property that's left. And we're also going to have to purchase a sugar factory where we turn the sugar cane into sugar. Alright, set auto load. Okay, so we're done here with that set up, so we can go ahead and configure this trailer back to the standard tanker configuration. But now that I'm thinking out loud, I wonder if also, no, because I was pulling that with a truck. I wonder if that trigger issue might only be that we were experiencing previously, may also be an issue with the trucks being pulled by the trailer being pulled by a truck versus being pulled by a tractor. So that's one set of tests that I'll need to do off camera as well, just to see. I'm curious if that is or has an impact. Okay. Where are you, buddy? Got to turn around backwards. Yep. Tipper body log forks. And at least with this version, you could do. You could do liquid tank, slurry spreader, um, just a standard solid fertilizer spreader. Now back to the spreader system. Does that? I guess it does. Now I don't know if that's manure spreader or if it also does like solid fertilizer and lime as well. I'm not 100% on that. Might need to test that out as well. Alright, you got a livestock trailer option, and then you got unrealistic liquid tank, and that you can see that goes up to 150,000 liters. Unrealistic slurry spreader, same deal. Then unrealistic tipper with same capacity. Tipper with extension that takes you all the way up to 200,000 liters. Oh, it does say lime fertilizer spreader, 150,000 unrealistic, and back to the flatbed. So the spreader configuration does lime and fertilizer, although it doesn't say it here. Well, that's good to know as well. And what's the width on that? Do we have that width? I don't see it on. Oh, 18 meters, yeah. So it's 18 meters. Slurry spreader. Add liquid tank. Alright, we're definitely going to do the liquid tank for now. Oh, did we do the standard or the realistic? I think that was the standard. And since we also need to go ahead and attend to the animals while we're here, we're actually going to go ahead and address that now. So actually, we're going to need to cycle through a few different configurations while we're here. Since water is free when we get it from the river, we're going to go ahead and do that now, or from the pond. Let's see how far back we got. Back up before we get a trigger. There we go. I just want to make sure we have enough water. We're not going to fill it all the way up because we don't need to right now, because we're going to have to reconfigure because we got to come back and grab some TMR as well. So it should be more than enough water for right now. We're going to take a loss on the water because we're going to switch this trailer to a tipper configuration. Because I don't think the truck bed has the capacity, does it? Let's test that real quick. I don't think it will allow me to actually fill it with small quantities of product. I don't think it will, but let me make sure. No, that's strictly for loosening. Alright, no worries. while we're here, we'll just go ahead and tend to the cows because I haven't done that yet. I haven't even rode the horses today, so we need to do all of the animal care activities real quick. Go ahead and get that knocked out, and we can advance on to the next day and move on to some different things. Alright, that's a much wider turn coming out of here now with this longer trailer, so that's a thing. Just gotta get used to driving this trailer. This one's just a little longer, a little wider, so I just gotta get my driving down. Alright, so let's customize. We're gonna turn it into a tipper body standard. Customize. Uh-oh, excuse me. And let's go grab a little bit of silage. Excuse me, TMR. Won't need all 30,000 liters, but we will need enough to get them fed. I don't know how much that's going to take total, but we'll find out real quickly. Well, I stand corrected. We used all of that, so let's see. We will need a little bit more. I need to go ahead and delete that tree. It's kinda in the way. Alright, so unload. And we did actually use most of the TMR that was in storage. That's kind of interesting, actually. This is the unload, the load side. I actually need to go to the unload side. Alright, cool stuff. Alright, there's that. And again, I'm not sure why that particular set of trailers and the 82 Studios trucks don't want to play nice together like they should. guess I just have to chalk that up to future knowledge now. Alright, I think we're done here. At the wheel of this tractor, well, one more thing. We need to grab a straw bale here and make sure we drop some straw for our cows. Alright, there we go. Straw is up to maxed out 40,000 liters, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and take what's left of the straw bale and put it back in our bale storage until we need it again. And now we can take this tractor back to the main farm. We're done with what we can do on this farm for the moment. Well, I'm thinking about it. Let me check something real quick. Let me see what the field info is showing me right now. pH value is good, nitrogen bad. Okay. Alright, so our next stop is our main farm. And we're going to quickly tend to the animals here and then do a production check. And then hopefully we should be free to move on to the next day and start it all over again. Alright, so we're all settled in now, and let's get to working on this set of fields. We're just going to do multiple tasks at the same time here. We'll start with the manure spreading, doing the manure for the greenhouses. 2. It's 3. And 4. Alright, we want to do unload here as we dropping off leftover manure back into the manure pit. And since we got the dump trailer, let's go ahead and grab some TMR. And hopefully it's enough. Alright, we got our TMR. Let's go see how far it goes with feeding the cows. Alright, took it all. So still have a need for a little bit more TMR. Alright, so it's going to take a little bit to get a new batch of TMR mixed. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat here just to make sure that the TMR is topped off while we're waiting on that production chain to produce more TMR. Ooh, that wasn't cheap, was it? Alright, let's unload the TMR. There we go. And left over, so we'll just sell that back to the shop. Alright, so we got some of our cash back on that. So grab a little sorghum for the chickens. Find it. Alright, look at that, where we're at. We have... Did we deliver sorghum for the chicken shit? I forgot already. Let's see. Chickens done. Alright, so what do we have next up? Let's go do our water. So we're going to switch out to the tanker trailer. Alright, there we go. Now let's go grab some water and get these greenhouses loaded up. Alright, so let's drop off water to our greenhouses. We may even have to make several trips, but let's see how we do. Alright, here we go. 3 more to fill, and that should be all of them. Alright, let's get these greenhouses filled up. Come around this side first. Well, we might have to make a few trips. So that informs me that we need to pick up a larger capacity water tank at some point. Depending on if we want to take down or reduce the number of trips every daily cycle. Alright, just double check and make sure, is that all the water fill points? Is that next out? Alright, done. Yes. Alright, so I think we're good on the greenhouses, our cows, but we still need to do a straw bale for the cows. And other than horse riding, and then we'll be done. And then we'll take a peek at our production chains and see if there's any actions we need to take there. Okay, what's up next? Oh, yeah, let's grab the some straw bale. Make sure the cows have all the straw. I'm also probably going to need to take into consideration probably adding a slurry storage tank. Because I think I'm going to use slurry for fertilizing at some point down the line here. Alright, so cows are done. Let's just go ride these horses real quick and we'll be good to go. Alright, we'll start with Taylor. Let's go. Oops. Crash counter +1 on the horse. And the horses turn like a vehicle with bad steering. And the faster the harder they are to turn. Alright, good stuff. Taylor's done. Let's grab Star. Let's get to riding. And we do need to come out here and grab our hay bales, and I'll do that here just as soon as we finish with the horses here. We should have about 4 hay bales here over there that we can grab. Alright, there we go. Riding. And then let's just clean the horses real quick. And then we'll be on our way and able to move on to some other tasks. There we go. Oh. Still got our pigs. Can't forget about our pigs. Pig food. Alright, with some pig food. Then we'll drop off as much leftover pig food as we are able to do. Alright, next up we just needed to put down the straw for the pigs. And we'll be done with the pigs. Just grab a couple of straw bales. Alright, let's drop off our straw bales. Let's see. Pigs have grabbed what they need. We'll go ahead and take the stuff back over. Alright, here we go. The animals are done. Let's go. Next task, we're going to go grab those hay bales that we still have lying around and get those into storage. Let's hop back over to the main farm. those in the store. Set. Zoom out to make sure I'm missing anything. There's 3 bales, and I think we only had 3. There's 3 from this field. Which not a huge amount, but still serves its purpose. Swing by here on the side, unload our bales. And reset the trailer. And we're good to go with our hay bales. Now we're done with everything we need to do on this farm for the moment. And let's do a quick production check to make sure we don't have any production chain issues that need to be addressed. Alright, we're looking good across the board, it appears, except for ketchup. Ketchup continues to be that problem child. Just not getting tomatoes over there quickly enough, are we? Alright, and bakery is broken. Bakery is missing butter, but we got everything. The dairy is producing butter, just not fast enough to meet the demand. And part of that's because of the popcorn factory is also has a high demand for butter. See here, is there anything else I could do as far as tomatoes goes? Let's go to production, greenhouses. $24,000 large greenhouse. 24,000. Party medium. I don't remember. I thought I had mod of the higher capacity greenhouses installed in Missouri. Those are all ones. Was it this one here? This fruit greenhouse. So that's just one that allowed me to grow grapes and olives and sugar beet in the greenhouse as well. I don't know if that one had a higher capacity. I gotta have to test these a little bit off camera because I don't remember if any of these gave me a higher seeds and fertilizer, gave me higher production. Their garden. And that's crazy. I haven't tested that one. Vegetable garden. Alright, and okay, so other than those standard bottlenecks, but I won't do anything to mess with those yet. Looking at our crop calendar. Alright, so we're done for today. Let's go ahead and advance. Actually, let me test something real quick here. Let's do a quick save. And hop over to this one. Because what is let's see what the pH number is on this field. Okay. This one's okay. No, this one's saying pH value is good. So if we look at our precision farming numbers for those fields, this one's showing 40, but that's the one, the sugar cane field that we just put down. Actually, though, we should be doing lime and fertilizer for it too. Both of these fields are showing okay on nitrogen, okay on lime. But when we go to the precision farming, we're seeing 70s, 57, 67. So if we come through with a fertilizer spreader, what does that change? Let's find out. Do the lime spreader first, and then we'll do the fertilizer. Let's do lime first to see if that updates. So seeds, fertilizer, we want the lime first. at every available field that will take lime. We're going to go ahead and top off our lime on any field that does not have a perfect pH value. Starting with the one closest to this farm in particular. Alright, so let's and we have the automatic application rate turned on, so it will adjust accordingly, but we're going to go ahead and put lime down on every field. And we're just going to keep those numbers where they need to be, and just always have our fields in the perfect zone, so there's never any question about our lime levels. And right now it looks like as we're running out of time tonight, what I'm going to do in all of my grass fields is we're going to put down lime on every one of my grass fields. Get the pH value for my grass fields maxed out again. Then we're going to come through and do fertilizer on all of my grass fields. And then we're going to do probably liquid fertilizer this time, because we got the fiber fertilizer mixer, and we can mix our own liquid fertilizer. And herbicide, we'll also spray with herbicide if any fields are displaying weeds as well, or indicated that they have weeds growing. Alright, now we're just targeting lime spreading. All right. And it's crazy that the field info is saying pH value bad. And yeah, just don't get precision farming 100% yet. All right, next up, we're gonna reload our lime and take our show on the road. All right, we're running out of time tonight, man. This is where we're gonna have to wrap it up. I want to thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in, checking me out tonight. You've been tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition, Alma, Missouri map. I am Bose 831 on most of your major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. Wherever you're running across my content, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like, let me know what you love, let me know what you don't. But either way, just let me know. That's the only way I can get better and give you the content that you want to see. Is with your feedback. Your feedback is encouraged. All of the episodes of my Twitch live stream series are uploaded to my YouTube channel, typically in their entirety, and the same thing applies there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like, let me know what you love, let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know, let me know, let me know. That is how I can get that feedback and improve and give you the content that you want to see. Again, thank you for checking me out. Bose 831 Gaming, Twitch live stream, Farming Simulator 22, Alma, Missouri. Have a happy 4th of July, everyone. And I will definitely catch you all on the flip side. And we do have some family functions coming up this weekend. Actually, attending a family reunion function. So I'm not 100% on what my schedule will look like for Saturday episode, but stay tuned to my Twitter channel, and I'll try to post any updates there if there are any changes to my normal regularly scheduled Saturday stream. Just typically I get that one fired up late enough, because that's from 9 to 11, where most of the time when I'm doing stuff I get that done before that late in the evening, so I don't always run into a lot of issues with that time slot, but might be a little bit different this weekend, but we'll see. That's all I got. Suppose 31 Gaming, Twitch live stream. And like I always say, if you're not having fun doing what you're doing, then what are you doing? I will catch you all on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.